Hey, welcome everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. Make sure that you use the chat. Tell us who you are, where you're from. We have some exciting announcements to make for you all today. So make sure that you are tagging all of your prospects. I know I could. All of your business partners and prospects in this video. Make sure that you are sharing this out. We have lots of great announcements for you all today. So I want to make sure that everybody has a moment and that you're sharing it. We have a new video to share with you all today that you don't want to miss, that we will make sure that we put out. We also have something that's kind of fun, right, that we want to share with everyone today. So we're going to have lots and lots of fun on this Facebook Live. So once again, make sure that you're sharing it with everyone, tagging your business partners and prospects in this video. So we're going to go ahead and start with the corporate updates. And then, of course, just like every Tuesday and Thursday, we're going to have an opportunity to ask our founder, Justin Bellababa, right over here, this way, your questions, and he will give you the answers. So we have a great incentive that's happening right now until June 15th, right? So the moment that you get your first customer, you get $87 back. Second customer, $87. Third customer, $87. Fourth customer, $87. Fifth customer, $87. And that is on top of our already lucrative compensation plan. So I'm excited for that. Make sure that you're sharing that with everyone who hasn't gotten their very first through fifth customer, because they are eligible for that incentive. So that's our first announcement. We also have our link for the next Wine and Dine event. So if you know any influencers that you would like to have come to that event, make sure that you are looking for that post. It will be June 25th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You're going to find the information on our Royalty Facebook page. Also share it here and on marketing as well, and inside of our official corporate royalty group. So you have an opportunity to invite your influencers to that Wine and Dine event. We'll have a link and a Google form for you all to fill out for any guests that you would like to register for that event, right? Okay, so we also, right, I'm gonna make sure that I have everything pulled up for you guys, okay? So we also have a great Giraffe Club incentive, right? So the moment that you get your first customer in June, you will also get $87 back. So the moment that you get your first customer, right, you will get $87 back. How many people remember our last, I guess it was like Thursday, where we did It's Not That Kind of Bar? And then in the Giraffe Club, we had some fun with the saying It's Not That Kind of Bar. I hope that you all watched that Facebook Live with Justin. I think it was great. We had lots of fun. So we're going to share something fun with you all here today. Ready?
But before, I want to give a quick shout out to Vangie, because she was the first one. Vangie, if you're watching, and okay, good. I see that you commented here. You were totally the inspiration for what we want to show you right now, because you were the first one to do this, and so we are fully just copying what you did and what you posted yesterday. Yeah, exactly. The hat. But so we've kind of taken that as inspiration. So we want to share this with you now. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, so I'm going to share this in the stream. Let's see if I can. All right, so everybody can see, if you go to your royalty website, you scroll all the way down to the footer of that website, you can see a link for TeePublic, right? And it'll bring up this section, and we have t-shirts that say the Giraffe Club, right? And then it says It's Not That Kind of Bar. Well, it's not that kind of bar, right? So these are great fun t-shirts for everyone. You have an opportunity to get. And you can choose your color and style of t-shirt. But if you scroll down here, there's sweatshirts, there's stickers, there's phone covers. I think it's super cute. So make sure that you check that out. But I think it's super fun. Thank you, Vangie, for the inspiration. I think these are amazing. So that's something that we wanted to share with you all here. There's lots more to come. But isn't that t-shirt cute? Giraffe Club. It's not that kind of bar. So Vandy, thank you so much for the inspiration once again. So I'm gonna hide that, bring Justin back up here. All right. So, wasn't that fun?
It's great. Love it.
Yeah. So I love it. Awesome. T-shirt. Yes. I'm just looking at the comments here for sure. I have to minimize this out here because we have even more to share with everyone. Okay. So we're going to kind of transition here because we have lots to share about Royalty Life. If you are in the Giraffe Club, we have a meeting every Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is great. And we kind of give some information before it's available, right? So today we're going to share a little bit about the compensation plan that's going to come out for Royalty Life. We have a video that we're going to share with you also. You guys ready to see that too? Yeah? Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, Justin, I have to hide you again.
That's cool.
Okay. So you were able to see the video, right? And hear it, Justin?
Yes, and I'm glad to be back on the proper side.
No, it was weird the other way.
Oh, that was weird for a little while there.
So we have a great video to share some details about our Royalty Life compensation plan. And you're going to get more details July 11th at the event. So make sure that you are registering for the event. Make sure that your guests are registering for that event. You can register by going to royalty.life and filling out the form. Look, there's also great things that happen when you register. Guests are now free. Guests are now free, so you want to invite as many people as you can to that event for July 11th. Current customers and affiliates, it's $19. But if you have 5 guests that show up to the live event, you'll be refunded that $19. For those that invite the most people, our top 3 inviters, we have a list of people. We're keeping track with that Google form from royalty.life. For those that invite the most people, you will get a free month of Life, and you will also get first access to Royalty Life. So I'm very excited about it. I hope that you all enjoyed the video. Yes, it will be on YouTube, it will be on Vimeo, it will be right here, right after this live, but I wanted you all to see it here first. So.
And hey, why don't maybe start by breaking down what is in that video and why it's important.
Yeah, so we have the structure, which is a hybrid binary structure, which I think is amazing. And the thing that, we're going to give you the opportunity to keep your place in your organization. So this is why pre-registration is so important. If you're a royalty customer, it'll be open to you first. But in a binary, we know that speed and timing is really important. You have compression, you have no cycle caps on the binary, which is I've seen many compensation, but we have seen many compensation plans, and this is by far an amazing opportunity for you all to earn and to get positioned and be first. So I think it's great.
Yes.
It's I wanted to say, like, the registration is open to royalty customers first, right? So if you know someone interested in life and how these products complement each other here, helping small business owners, well, make sure that you are inviting to that event, because we
Yeah,
know.
and by the way, there's a lot more to, understanding the compensation. There's a lot more, exciting details to come, but we wanted to kind of share the main headline. What I can also say, for sure, is that we've looked at, like, spent a lot of time looking at a lot of, compensation plans out there, focusing on this binary structure. And I can tell you, like, when you take away, the smoke and the mirrors and the, all of the bizarre restrictions that companies will place, limits and like ranks and like all this stuff that get in the way of, really understanding, um, you know, how much revenue is being shared. When you kind of strip all that away, I can tell you that, compared to any other major, binary compensation plan, this is the most generous. This does share the highest percentage of revenue of any plan, of any binary that of any major company. I can't say that I looked at every single company on earth. That's impossible. But we did look at the major ones, and without any of the typical restrictions that other companies place, that we are also sharing the highest percentage of revenue. So it's going to really reward, people who are there sooner, right? Which is why we're making this the July 11 to 31 period exclusive, right? For for existing royalty subscribers. It's going to reward, leaders and team builders and influencers extremely generously. And I really think, I think that we've got the right structure for our marketing product, and this is the right structure for the life product. But you're also going to see how complementary the two are, and how one will feed the other and back and forth. So, I don't expect that 100% of our customers and affiliates are going to, participate in life, but I do expect, high 90s. Just because you're going to see it's just going to make so much sense. So, okay. So what else? Lots of other stuff. We were waiting. We'd done our, we'd had our we're doing this thing, obviously, where we want to enable automatic posting of posts to Facebook, and hooking up your business pages so that we can bring in, analytics, likes, comments, shares, all that important stuff from your posts on your business pages. If you don't have a business page, as I've said a million times, get one. It takes 5 seconds, and start building it. Anyway, we had the app approved by Facebook. We were waiting for the final step in the process, which was for them to, basically verify that our business exists, which is kind of a weird, kind of like metaphysical situation, given that obviously we do exist. Anyway, on Friday, they confirmed our existence, which is nice to hear. And so we signed the contracts, and now we'll be able to do final, like, live testing and launch the Facebook integration. So that's really cool. That means Facebook analytics, that means auto posting, that also means that we can roll out a much simpler like website editor menu, so that your keywords aren't going to be buried and your industry isn't going to be buried. Like, all that stuff's going to be front and center. It's going to be a lot more intuitive. So those are big things this week. I think we'll also roll out team analytics this week. I think probably we'll add email and retargeting analytics to the analytics section, as well as Facebook analytics, of course. So busy week, lots of good stuff. What else? I think that's it. Okay, let's do some questions.
For sure. I just put the link in here. I said you can register for the event and find out more about Royalty Life by going to royalty.life, of course. There's kind of a little small video about life, and then you can watch the entire presentation from Justin on that same page, and you can also register for the event right there. So you need the full overview and presentation, and you want to share it with others, I highly recommend that you go to royalty.life. I'm scrolling up here. Andrea says, is it July yet?
Can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
Lots to do still, but can't wait.
Yeah. Great. Yes. Tony is excited about the binary. Awesome. Mm-hmm. Jenny says, how does an expert apply to be a part of life?
They do nothing for now.
Yeah.
They wait, and we'll announce that in July. Because we have to build it, right? We still have to build the whole kind of, expert sign up, registration, application portal. So it's being built.
Right. So Vangi is saying, being the inspiration, can she get a t-shirt?
Absolutely, Maggie. We will send you a t-shirt.
Yay, Vangi.
For sure.
When will Team Analytics be live?
I think this week. I think I just said, yeah, this week. Should be this week.
Susan, who is new, congratulations, welcome. Can you please clarify for those of us who are new exactly what is Royalty Life? Is it a change to the current comp plan or another option for compensation?
Yeah, so hey, Susan, welcome. Royalty Life is our second major product. So what you're familiar with is our flagship product, which is called Royalty Marketing. And so we are introducing this second product on July 11th. And we're not like, it is a separate, completely separate opportunity. You can decide, do I think this is a great idea or not? Do I think this is a great opportunity, business opportunity or not? That's totally up to you. It's not going to impact your royalty marketing business, though it's awesome. And I absolutely expect that, all of our, or almost all of our customers and affiliates are going to want to participate. And so, what it is, I would, like in the interest of time, I'll suggest you go to royalty.life and because I did like a 5-minute overview, but basically, what this is, our, next kind of major effort to make available and democratize yet another advantage that has been available to big companies and to, the wealthy and celebrities, in terms of, them being able to achieve their success, right? And that advantage is access to, all of the experts that you need to achieve whatever your goals may be. So, if you are a company or a celebrity or just a wealthy individual, you can easily hire, a financial advisor or a business advisor or a life coach or a personal trainer or a nutritionist or a psychologist or a therapist. Like, you can hire experts to help you achieve whatever your goals in life are. But for, the typical, individual or small business owner, it's impossible. Like, how do I afford it? How do I, identify who I need? How do I know that they're any good? But what's happened, there's been a huge shift that's happening right now around the world. And this is, this is an idea that I've had for, since 2013, but it hasn't really been possible. But one of the kind of like interesting, massive shifts in behavior that's taken place in the last few months, because of the because of COVID-19 is all of a sudden, billions of people are willing and able to, to interact with each other over, Zoom or over, just remotely, right? And at the same exact time, all of these professional service providers are no longer in a position to kind of require people to visit their office, right? They're going to have to change their business models. And so like this, what's happened in the last like 3 or 4 months has changed behavior that otherwise might have taken 5 years to change. So, we're now, we're now able to hire a range of experts and make them available over video conference, phone, live chat, to help individuals and small business owners achieve whatever their goals may be. So you will soon be able to have access to your own dedicated team of experts. And if you want to buy a house, you'll have access to like a savings or mortgage advisor. If you want to build your business, you'll have access to business advisors. If you want to, get in shape, you'll have access to, fitness coaches or, nutrition, health, professionals, wellness professionals, mental health professionals. Like, so, we're going to open up this huge group of experts that are going to be available to help individuals achieve whatever your goals may be in life. And that, I think, is first of all, it's a completely unique thing. Like, this is not something that exists in the world. It's a new idea that I've never seen implemented before. And I think it's going to do a ton of good for a ton of people and help them, achieve their goals and get the most out of life. And that's it's pretty exciting.
It is. We've shared quite a bit about life, but there are more details that haven't been shared. We've shared a little extra on our Giraffe Club meeting, sharing a bit about the compensation plan, but not every single detail. Of course, there will be more ways to earn. There's so many more components to life, the product. So, registering for that event, I'm just going to say it again, registering for that event, July 11th, is extremely important. You want to be able to get all of the details, and that's where everything will be announced. So make sure that you're inviting your guests, make sure that you are there, because you may think or Justin sharing like every bit of it, but there's a lot.
Yeah, and it's true, right? Like, we're talking about, this access to a team of experts, right? Like a dedicated team of experts. And that is definitely the core of the platform, but it's really only one out of four, key ways that people achieve goals, or kind of like key features in the platform. It's the core one. It's the most important one, but there are still three other kind of really, really important, things to share. So all of that, July 11th, and similarly, a little bit like the core of the compensation plan, but there's a lot more to understand. Yeah. So you don't want to miss that day. It's going to be awesome.
It is going to be awesome. I'm excited. Adam says, when experts sign up, I think you mean when life sign up becomes live, will we have a referral link? Whereas if they sign up for royalty marketing, we will get the sign up.
Well, so like, look, yes and no. Okay. Yes, when a new user signs up for life, right? And then they decide to add marketing for their business, then yeah, like, you'll absolutely get credit for that. And there's going to be all kinds of really great kind of like packages and bundles and things like that. This is what I'm saying. Like, they are very separate products, but they are extremely complementary. Right. So I expect, most, right, of our marketing customers will want to get involved in life. I expect that, most of our people who come on as royalty life customers first are going to want to, get involved in using the marketing product as well. In terms of signing up coaches, you'll see, like, we'll share that detail July 11th, but I'll tell you this for sure: the focus is going to be on users and customers of the service.
Yeah. Gary says, can we book the royalty sales team to speak to our prospects about royalty life?
You will be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but remember, and this is, guys, to be part of the pre-registration, right? July 11th to 31, you will need to be a subscriber already, like a marketing customer. We are making that opportunity to be first available exclusively to our royalty existing customers and affiliates, right? That's on purpose, right? We want to treat best the people that have, been with us.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, like starting on, I guess, the 12th, or I guess the Monday the 13th, we will, yeah, we're gonna have one team, one sales team that can talk about marketing and talk about life and like all that stuff. But those people who are coming in, right, who are brand new on July 12th, they won't be able to sign up till August 1st.
Right.
Right? Like this is the like the 11th to the 31st of July is exclusively for existing subscribers, right? So you can have time to understand what this is, make a decision to move forward, keep your kind of, your place, right? And then August 1st, we'll open it up to the public.
Right. Thanks, Justin. Sarah says, might there be a legal services component in life?
Not initially, and I really like, so I don't like, look here, I'll tell you, we're covering the areas of business and finance, okay, health and wellness, and mental and spiritual health and well-being. Those are massive. Those are each like $1 trillion categories, okay? And they are really, like, we pick them because they're at the core of what, are most people's life goals, right?
Right.
Your career, your finances, your mental well-being, your spiritual well-being, your health, your fitness, your those are very, very broad, very broad categories. Will we add things in the future? Of course. Look, I mean, I don't mind telling you, our ultimate vision for the product eventually is that it becomes a true marketplace for expert advice, right? Like not only for the aspirational goals that people have, but also for just like the daily things that you need to do, right? Like, for me, I don't know, if I've got like a leaky faucet, I don't necessarily want to like have to like, search for a handyman and book a time for them to come in. I just want to like talk to an expert right now on Zoom and have them like walk me through it. Or if I'm, I don't know, doing something like in the garden or trying to teach my kid to skateboard, right? I want to just talk to an expert. I don't want to watch a million YouTube videos. Like, I don't know who's making these things, right? I don't want to do a Google search. I just want to talk to someone who's got a 5-star rating right now.
Yeah.
Right? Like that needs to exist in the world, right? Like, how does this not exist? It will. And we're going to be the ones to create this marketplace for experts where anyone can sign up, set your billing rate, and monetize the experience that you have. And if you think about it, if Uber is about monetizing the value of your car, and Airbnb is about monetizing the value of like your house, right? Then life is about monetizing the value of your knowledge and experience, right? It's like, Uber for your brain, right? For your knowledge as an expert in if you are an expert in something. And the fact that this doesn't exist in the world drives me crazy, and it needs to. And so we're going to bring it into existence. But I don't want to get ahead of ourselves either, because you can't just like snap your fingers and have a marketplace, right? We are absolutely starting with a very broad set of goals and a very broad set of experts. And the service is going to be absolutely incredible, and it will get more incredible over time.
I like what Sarah says here. I love personal interaction now. Love this. Like that change in personal interaction where you're on video or you're talking or you're video chatting and you're creating that relationship in a different manner than always having to be face to face. Like you were saying earlier, like the way that people are restructuring their business.
Yeah.
Super important. And Well said, Sarah. Thanks for sharing. Regina asks, when will Life be available in other languages?
We're going to do everything we can to launch Life in French and German in parallel. And the date that we've got circled is September 1st.
If you have already registered for July 11th, but have guests to add, do you put on royalty.life? Yes, go to royalty.life, put in, have your guest, or you can put in your name, your email. You already know that you can continue to add guests there, right? We just need to know who invited that guest for those who are showing up live to the event, right? So yes, make sure that you're sharing royalty.life. If you haven't registered for the event, for the first time there, you're registering customers. You can continue to register customer after customer by going to royalty.life. Same question from Nancy.
Mm-hmm.
I like what you were saying, Laura. There is such a great opportunity when we're talking about compensation plan and taking care of our marketing customers and people who have been with us for a while, and that pre-registration period and that positioning and timing that Laura mentioned. And you'll learn more about that, but you've already seen kind of a glimpse of it inside of that compensation plan. Will we be paying the experts sometimes on top of the royalty fee?
I am guessing, Drina, I'm saying your name right, that it means what your question is saying is you're going to have a subscription, right? And this is how it will work. You're going to have a choice of different subscription prices, right? Like a monthly subscription, and that is going to enable a certain amount of interaction, right? Like it's not unlimited, of course, because the value, like the expert's time is valuable. So we gotta have a plan that enables a certain amount of live meetings and phone calls and messaging, right? Like, so that's what is going to be included in the plan, plus obviously all the other things we haven't talked about. But I think what you're asking is, in addition to that, will there be additional fees? And the answer is yes, if you want, right? Like what will be included in the monthly fee will be a significant, generous amount of kind of communication with your experts, right? Like you'll be able to communicate on a daily basis with them. So it's great. And for people who want to have more interaction, then it's sort of like the online ads, right? Mm-hmm. Like most people are very satisfied with everything that's included in the base subscription. But for those people that want to invest $500 or $1,000 in online advertising, they can just choose to do that. Same thing here, right? You're going to have a very solid, generous amount of communication with your experts, right? Plus access to the rest of the platform. But for those people that want more, that will be an option that you can just kind of buy more, right? And then I think as the platform evolves, from these kind of these goal-based categories to the more everyday stuff, I think that'll happen even more, right? Where you'll be like, I'm thinking about I don't know, going to Greece, and I want to talk to someone about who's like an expert in booking travel to Greek islands, right? So I'm just going to search for that. There they are. Oh, I see they're available now. Great, $20. Let's do it. Mm-hmm. Right. So I think that it'll evolve towards more one-off stuff as it comes up in life. And I think that'll become more and more important as the platform expands.
Thanks, Justin. So can we show the video one more time?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna share the video one more time. I saw some people above that were like, hold on, I missed it, or I didn't get to see it all. So We're going to share the video with you all one more time here. And of course, it will be posted on YouTube. It will be posted on Vimeo as well. So I'm going to go ahead and show it in the stream now. Hey, Justin, you're back. Oh, I'm going to hide myself and come back on because I'm on the wrong side.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's better.
There we go. All right. So once again, I'll make sure to post. Miles trying to get me to spin out of the seat with excitement for Royalty Life.
$50, that's a good deal. I'd take it.
Will those extra fees of service be added to the comp plan?
We haven't even talked. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Yes. Right? I can't wait to share. Like, I'm telling you, like, we looked at like the time, like, you're talking about like basically what Justin was saying. We talked about the core of life, but there's so much more to it. We're talking about the core of the compensation plan, but there's so much more to it. So really, like, I can't say enough. If you want to know all the details, you have to be at that event. The structure of the compensation plan, if you know, I'm just going to get right to it. Look, if you know anything about the structure of compensation plans, hybrid, binary, you know that you should have if you plan on building life, you should have a ton of guests at that event. You should like, if you want your people to get positioning, timing, look, you should be a royalty customer. I'm just going to put it out there. So yeah, do it, right? Like, come on, my facial expressions. I can never hide it. I'm just going to give it away. So I'm excited for it. There's lots and lots and lots and lots of opportunity. The core of life is huge in real life. That's great.
Yeah.
Yep. We need t-shirts, Royalty Life for Life. You don't want to know the meaning of life. So many things we could do with life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Clyde says, I know it's not that kind of bar. I can't wait to see everyone, Giraffe Club members, make sure that you're getting your t-shirt. I can't wait. We were talking earlier before the live started, and I'm like, I'm going to hold my cup, take a drink of something. It's not that kind of bar. It's not that kind of poker face. I don't have one at all, right? So lots of excitement here. I hope you all shared this out and got your guests on, your prospects, your business partners, everyone to share this. I'm just going to go over a few things since I haven't seen a question here in a while. We have great incentive right now, 1 through 5, $87 back. June 25th will be our Wine and Dine event. You'll see a link for that on our royalty page where you can invite your influencers to that event. You have the July 11th event. You can share Royalty Life with everyone right now. Give a little overview of Royalty Life just by sharing royalty.life with those members. You can also get yourself a t-shirt for the Giraffe Club members, which is exciting, or anybody who wants a t-shirt. It's not that kind of bar, which is awesome. Oh, we're talking smack about the Raptors now in the comments already. Hasn't even started yet.
Still defending champs, Miles.
holding on to that one. All right. I haven't seen any questions, Justin.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to get these videos up for you guys right away. Okay. And I'll make sure to share them here on our Royalty Life page, and make sure that you're looking out for the Wine and Dine event details. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Bye, everybody.
Have a good day.
Thanks. Bye. Did it end?
I don't know.
I think you have to close it.